If you're deciding on going on a long distance ride and not sure what supplies to bring with you, watch this video. I'm gonna provide my top 20 items, which I like to carry for me when I go on long distance rides. Thank you. Now, the amount of items that we can carry with us on long distance rides, it really amounts to what we can carry on the bike. And that the main factor there obviously is the type of motorcycle we're riding with. You can see here I have my 2018 Honda Goldwing Tour. It comes with side saddlebags and it comes with the rear trunk. So I have the capacity to carry a lot of stuff for long distance riding. So just keep that in mind as well. Now let's get started and we'll take a look to see, let me show you kind of what I carry and I'll explain why I carry these items. So coming down here, we're gonna look into one of my saddlebags first. And so if I can open up my saddlebag, the first thing we're gonna see is I have this, I have this kind of a kit here. And when I open up this kit, let's see if I can do this with one hand. What I'm going to show you, give me 1 second as I open this up. What I'm going to show you is that we're going to, within this kit, I carry first of all, I carry a micro start battery. So this is a lithium battery, and this is going to allow me to, I'll be able to use this to do things like, here's the battery itself, as you can see, okay? And I can do things like I can charge certain items. I can actually jump start vehicles if I needed to. So if there's a need for me to jump start either my bike or help someone else out, I can do that as well. This particular model also has a flashlight. I don't know if you can see that. It has a flashlight on it, so I can use this as a flashlight, and it also allows me to charge. It's got USB ports and outputs, so I can charge certain electronics. So this is the the first kit that I carry with me. Okay, again, this is a micro start battery. So there's the first item. Okay, the second item in this kit I carry is, you can see here, I have a pretty thick piece of rubber, and this is used if I have to park in on sand or gravel. Okay, what this will do is I can put it under my kickstand pad, and it really just gives me more surface area. Okay, so I can put my bike down. So let's say I park in a grass or a sand or dirt area, or a loose gravel area, I'll use that rubber pad for additional area surface for my bike's kickstand. Okay, other items I carry with me are, I carry paper maps, or even better, butler maps. So of the areas I like riding around, you can see here, I have a butler map of New England. Also have other butler maps of different areas that I like riding around. You can see here, North Carolina, I have a paper map in a plastic bag. So really carrying paper maps, maps of the area that we're looking to ride is a key thing as well. Okay, especially in those areas where we do not have satellite signal. We're going to rely on our paper maps. In addition to the items that we just looked at, I'm going to zoom in, and you can see here I have a tire repair and inflation kit. So in case I'm on the road and I pick up a nail, this kit is going to help me repair my tire good enough so I can get it to the closest repair station and get a new tire put on. So this repair kit, you can see here, not only has the rubber cement and the material to do the repair with, the plug. It also has CO2 cartridges, so I can inflate the tire in case of emergency. And in addition to that, I have a homemade, what I call a fire starter kit. You can see here. And in this starter kit, basically what I did was I took a toilet paper roll, the cardboard, and I filled it with lint from my dryer. So in there, and I plugged up both ends with some tissue. So this is a starter kit in case I break down and it's getting cold out and I'm in an area where, I got to, get some warmth, okay? I also have a striker, metal striker, so that I can start a fire if I need to. You can see here I also have a Bic lighter and I have 2 candles. So this is my fire starter kit that I always carry with me. And in addition to the fire starter kit, I also have a tire inflator. So in this little, this little covering here, you can see here I have basically it's an air compressor. Okay, it's an air compressor. I can put air in my tires, or I can put air in tires of in case I'm riding with buddies and something's going on with their bike and they need air, right? Or just for any emergency. Okay, this is going to be an air compressor. Again, you charge it up, and this will fill your motorcycle with air. And you can see here with it, this screws into the front of the air compressor like so. And that's how we use the air compressor. So that's the next item, is I carry an air compressor with me. Okay, in addition to the air compressor, I carry some microfiber towels. This is good for many applications, from, wiping down the bike, or, if I need to do any work, I can, just wipe my hands dry from something. But again, I carry some microfiber towels with me. In addition to the microfiber towels, I also carry some basic tools with me. So I have an air gauge, I have some small, you can see here, I have some wrenches, I have a bottle opener, I have some small vice grips, okay? Even though in this bike, vice grips are, one good uses for vice grips is if your motorcycle has a cable clutch and you have a problem and your clutch cable snaps. A lot of people use vice grips as a way to, hold on to your clutch cable, and you can manually shift gears that way. But anyway, I have some basic tools right there. In addition to those tools, if I come in here, you can see I carry a bunch of bungee cords, okay, in case there's emergency, or if I need to tie wrap anything down to my top of my motorcycle or my passenger seat. If I don't have a passenger with me, I have some bungee cords. And in addition to bungee cords, I also have, basically I carry a little baggie. I have thermal blankets, and I have rain pouches. So in case it rains, or in case I get stuck somewhere and, I have to spend the night outdoors, I have thermal blankets. So nice disposable. Again, in case of emergency, I have it right there. Okay, so now let's take a walk and we'll go and look at the other saddlebag. So let's come on to this side of the bike and let's see what I have in my right saddlebag. All right, so let's see. The first thing that comes out is I have, many of us use this. So I have frog togs. So this is a kind of full rain gear. I have pants and I have a jacket right in there. That's my frog togs. So again, in case it rains, I have that right there. In addition to the frog togs, I always carry a sweater. This is a hoodie sweater, just in case somewhere, and either I'm cold or I'm wet, or I get wet or cold. Again, it's always good to carry a sweater. And you can see I have a a nice sweater right here I can throw on. Okay, in addition to the sweater, you can see here I have another Ziploc bag, and this bag has some ratchet tie downs, you can see there. I also have some glow sticks, so in case I break down somewhere and it's at night, you know, whether I need the light for myself to see or if I want to be seen by others, I can use these glow sticks. Also within this bag, I have some rubber gloves and I have paracord. So in case I need to tie things down, you know, I have a bunch of paracord to do that. Okay, so I carry this bag as well. Okay. Again, you know, you can see it right there. And in addition to the glow sticks and paracord, I have some basic supplies here. I carry a can of Plexus, you can see, and also I would recommend Pledge. So again, used to clean windshields, plastic windshields, things like that, right? I have a bottle of Pledge and I use a bottle of Plexus. So that'll help me keep my windshield clean and my headlights clean and my taillights, and just overall, you know, keeping the bike in a clean condition. I also have, in addition to the Pledge, the bottle of Pledge, the can of Pledge, and the Plexus spray, I have, you know, these are just other rainproof items. So I ride with an Ultimate seat, and for those who may not know, the Ultimate seat, although it is a comfortable seat for long distance, and I'll kind of show you what it looks like here, right? This is the Ultimate seat. Very comfortable, great for long distance, nice backrest. The thing with the Ultimate seat is because it's hand stitched, you can see these stitchings in here, it's not waterproof. So what you can do is you can buy this, basically it's a rainproof cover that you can put over the Ultimate seat in case it rains, you know, and it help protect the seat. And then the other thing to point out is you can see here I have a funnel. So it's always good to carry an extra funnel in case you run out of gas, or you know, in case you need to put oil in your bike while you're on the road, and maybe you're losing some oil depending upon the condition of your motorcycle. It's always good to carry an extra a small little funnel like that. Now going into the back trunk of the bike, I'll show you what we carry back here. Now this is subjective, so I'll explain it this way. If I'm going on a long distance ride and I know I'm going to be in type of areas where either I'm not familiar with the roads, or let's say I'm riding in some back mountain country roads, or just areas where I'm not familiar. What I'll do is basically I carry a gallon of gasoline in my trunk. Okay, I carry that gas, and God forbid I run out of gas, and you know, basically I need extra gas to get me to the gas station. I carry a gallon of gas here. Now I believe they sell half gallons we can buy, and someone also mentioned that if we wanted to, we could go to some of our auto parts store and buy some of those octane boosts and possibly use that in our, you know, add that to our gas tank, enough just to get us, you know, a few miles to a local gas station. So if anyone knows anything more about that, I'd love to hear what your opinions are about that. But anyway, I carry extra gasoline when I go on these long distance rides that I'm not too sure about the back roads. And then the other thing is I carry a soft cooler. Typically what I'll do is I'll fill this with, you know, power bars and water. Okay, right now, you know, it's pretty much empty with those supplies, but that's what I would do. I'd put water in here and some, you know, either power bars or granola bars, you know, just quick energy that gets me through some of those rides. So that's what I carry in the back trunk. Okay, so let's look at some other items that I carry with me. So in the Honda Goldwing, we have a little glove box here in front. And what we can do is we can open up our glove box, and I have an aftermarket from Traction Dynamics. Basically, this will lock it. I have a key that locks my glove box. But within my glove box, what I carry is, you can see here, first thing is I carry some Tylenol and Advil. So for those who might be older riders and still like to put on long miles, it's always good to have some ibuprofen with you in case in case you run into any muscle aches or back aches, things like that. So that's the first thing to kind of point out. Okay, the second thing to look at is obviously I have an Easy Pass. So you can see here, I have an Easy Pass here. So if I go through any tolls, Easy Pass will pick that up and I can hit tolls. The other thing too to point out is I carry a knife. Okay, so what I would normally carry, and I actually have to buy a new one, is a Leatherman knife. But for now, I carry a knife with me in case of emergencies. I need to cut things like that power rope or, in any type of situation. I got a nice sharp knife there. I also have a small flashlight, you can see here. Okay, so I carry a flashlight. Again, if you notice, I have a lot of things in Ziploc bags. So you can see there, a small flashlight, but a lot of things I keep double waterproof in a Ziploc bag. And in my case, I carry a USB stick. And so I use the USB stick in case I want to program any routes. I can upload them on this motorcycle and this built-in navigation. But those are some other things that I carry. So just to point that out. And then in addition to that flashlight and the knife, I also carry cotton. So I put cotton in my ears if I'm riding long distances on the interstate. It helps, brings down the drone noise. And then also I have protection for my eyes, so my eyes don't dry out. I bring some eye drops, and because I wear glasses, I basically bring some glass wipes with me, so I carry that. And looks like I found my Leatherman. There we go. I was just talking about that. So I carry a Leatherman. Again, multi-purpose tool, has a knife. It has obviously a saw. I mean, I think we all know what Leathermans are, but just in case there's any issues, I carry my Leatherman with me, and it has pliers. Again, it's just a little multi-purpose tool in case in case I need it for emergencies. And then finally, you can see there on the bottom, I have some Perel. So obviously with COVID, just to try to keep good hygiene while I'm on the road, I have some hand sanitizer right here. So in addition to the items that I just showed you there, some other things just worth mentioning is obviously I carry a cell phone, smartphone, really, that has access to the internet and GPS. The applications I use a lot when I'm riding is first I'll know is the weather.com app. So knowing the weather of where we're going to be riding to and in those areas, and knowing what the weather is going to be not only for now but for the maybe into the 72-hour window. I use the weather.com app, and I pay for a premium subscription there. It's come in handy so many times on long distance rides, understanding what the weather pattern is going to be, where it's raining, where it's not, and kind of maybe help plan the route around the weather. The smartphone, I use the weather app. I also use an application that tracks my rides. So I use Rever, the Rever app, Rever, helps me tracks my routes, things like that. Carry that. Some other things to note is I'm always riding in, in proper riding gear. So I believe in AGAT, meaning all gear all the time. So that for me, that means a full face helmet or a modular helmet that protects my face from wind and really just, in the environment outside. I always wear a proper riding jacket with pads. In my case, I don't really wear leather too much, but I wear a lot of Gore-Tex type material or textile material. I wear proper riding pants and jeans. So depending upon, where I'm riding, I'll either wear some type of textile or riding pants with pads, or I'll wear riding jeans that might be Kevlar lined. And then proper riding boots and gloves. So those are other items that I ensure that I wear and I bring with me on long distance rides. And so with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Purpose again was really just to provide some riders with ideas on what we can bring with us when we're doing long distance riding, items that might help us for emergencies or just to get, to cover long distance mileage. So again, I hope this video was helpful and, just stay safe out there and enjoy your riding. Thanks, everyone.